1, 2, 3.
What's up? You know what we talking. We ain't playing over here in LFG.
Haters gonna say, we from LFG, boy. We take you to the moon.
Hey, hello, and welcome to episode 12 of Mission Control, y'all. How you doing, Soster?
Good. 12 is a good number. My favorite number, not quite as good as 13, but the next one shall be even better. Hello and welcome, folks.
13 as a favorite number. Why 13?
It's my wife's birthday, and it's really easy to remember. And people don't
Aw.
like it generally.
That's actually really cute. I like that. It's your wife's birthday. I like that.
Yeah.
Anywho, don't forget to like and subscribe and hit the notification bell, and make sure you show us some love, because we are out here showing you guys some love too.
That's
All
it.
right.
Absolutely.
Mhm.
Before we kick off to all of the updates, just another reminder to all of the holiday merch winners. All of the merch should be delivered at this point. I've seen, I've gotten some messages about people just receiving theirs, but if you are one of the lucky winners and you have not gotten yours, give me a ping in Discord and we'll square it away.
Definitely need to know, because then they'd be missing in the mail, because I made sure they were going out. So let us know if you haven't received it. Other than that, don't forget to join our Discord. All of our links and everything should be in the description box below, so make sure you check that out as well.
Yeah, they absolutely are. Now allow me. All right. Anita, why don't you tell us about Magneto HR and what they got cooking today?
All right, let's start with Magneto HR. So Magneto HR is launching the Magnet token. Ooh, Magnet token. But before we get into this, the nitty-gritty details, let's give you a refresher on all the things Magneto HR has in this wonderful video. So let's take a look.
Why does job hunting still feel so frustrating? Imagine a world where job hunting and posting aren't a struggle,
Or,
where companies
oh,
don't have
there
to
it
pay
is.
for basic posts, and job seekers aren't lost in a sea of irrelevant listings.
We are not getting the
Companies
sound.
pay too much just to post jobs, and job seekers are left sorting
No,
through
unfortunately,
irrelevant
we
listings for
can't.
hours. Outdated search algorithms rely on keywords, which often leads to mismatches. Job seekers applying for roles they're not qualified for, and companies wasting time filtering through irrelevant resumes. Isn't it time for a smarter, more streamlined way to connect talent and opportunities? With Magneto HR, a free platform where everything is seamless and automated, from creating profiles and posting jobs to filtering applications and following up, you're never alone. Plus, with built-in verification for candidate experience and company legitimacy, both sides can trust the process from start to finish. Our platform is designed to eliminate inefficiencies, save time, and build trust throughout the recruitment process. At the heart of Magneto HR is Polaris, our AI assistant. Polaris guides job seekers through building profiles and finding the most relevant opportunities, while helping companies create job posts, filter candidates, and manage applications seamlessly. Our advanced AI matching algorithm ensures that candidates are matched with jobs that truly fit their skills and experience, making the process faster and more accurate for everyone. We verify the qualifications and experience of candidates and validate companies so job seekers can be confident about where they're applying. Magneto HR operates on a freemium model, giving companies and job seekers access to powerful tools completely free. Enjoy features like unlimited job postings, AI-powered assistance, video conferencing, and aptitude testing without any cost. For those who want to take their hiring process to the next level, we offer premium services such as Turbo Finder for quicker candidate matches, Post Booster to increase job visibility, and HR consultation to streamline your strategy, all at significantly lower costs than traditional platforms. Magneto HR isn't just for job postings. In the platform, we also provide a space for freelancers to offer their services and for companies to hire them for specific projects. Whether you're looking for short-term help or specialized skills, we've got you covered. We also offer comprehensive workforce management solutions, allowing companies to manage personnel, PTO, employee time off, vacation leaves, birthdays, track performance, and handle HR tasks, all in one place, from filtering to hiring to managing. Magneto HR introduces the Magneto token, a digital currency designed to power transactions across the platform. Use the token to purchase premium services or pay for freelancing work, and by holding tokens, unlock access to even more advanced features. Magneto tokens allow users to buy features and later transfer or even sell those features, giving job seekers, freelancers, and companies greater control and flexibility over their recruitment process. Plus, all transactions are secured using blockchain technology, ensuring trust and transparency at every step. Magneto HR is not just another job platform, it's an all-in-one solution where candidates and employers can meet, connect, and manage their workforce, all from a single, intuitive platform.
There it is, folks. And that's Magneto HR for all your hiring needs.
Hiring and management needs.
Correct. Now, Magnet has officially launched their utility token powering our ecosystem, and this marks the beginning of a new era, bringing exciting opportunities for liquidity providers, stakers, and node owners. Sorry, node operators. Now, with multiple reward streams, staking options, and a clear roadmap for growth, Magnet is designed for long-term sustainability while rewarding early adopters. To ensure strong liquidity, Magnet is now available on Uniswap with trading pairs of Magnet USDT and Magnet ETH. The future starts now. Be part of the movement. Now, the full platform launcher will be next quarter. And while we wait, here are some things that are already live. Now, staking, lock your Magnet and start earning rewards. Now, you can claim rewards. Now, your earned Magnet is now available. Placeholder conversions, swap your placeholders for real Magnet. LP rewards, add liquidity and maximize your earnings. Quest NFT claim, available in 60 days starting today.
Absolutely.
Now
And on top of that, there is an article that Magneto HR had put together and sent out on their Medium. You can check it out in the description with all of the details, but we do have a quick peek at what staking rewards look like, with the lockup periods from 30 days all the way to 365, with the reward percentage from 30 to 365 as well. And we also have the liquidity pool rewards with 90, 180, and 365 days, with the scaling percentage of, again, 180, 300, and 500, not just 365. So, now is the great time to start supporting the Magneto HR. Now is the good time to get into the community, show your support, and we got a couple of ways you can do that. So one of them is by purchasing a Magneto HR node, run it, and you will get your daily rewards. And you can find everything about these nodes by following the link in the description. As of now, they are in the third tier of the sale with $400 a pop. And another great way to get in on the action is by the sweet Magneto HR rewards, because by completing various project supporting activities, you can earn points and get a piece of 25 million Magnet prize pool.
Oh, 25 mil. That's quite a bit.
Yeah, and
like anytime I hear mil, I'm like, ooh, million. But that's only if you win.
Well, that's only if you do what you're supposed to do, which is go and do quests on their platform. Again, you can find it in the description. You can get started right now. You can get started earning points and redeeming and all that good stuff.
I like that. I like that a lot.
Yeah, absolutely.
So up next, we actually have Valley. Now, I heard on Game On, you've been talking about Valley quite a bit, and I'm actually excited to hear all of that stuff, because on Valley, okay, no offense to you guys while you're gaming, but when you guys are gaming, you guys are like so focused, right? So when you guys are trying to give us leaks, I'm like, and the wait for these leaks are like suspenseful, because you guys are just like so focused on playing the game. And I'm like, come on, I need to hear. Spit it out.
See, this is exactly what's so exciting about the Valley Arcade games, because they're just so engaging and they're really easy to pick up and we've spoken about this before, but once you get started, it's a little difficult to stop yourself, especially when you have a segment of time dedicated just to that. I had a hard time peeling myself away from one game to go back to Down Deep, and that's just typically how it goes. And when you get lost in the sauce, you're just lost in the sauce. But I appreciate the feedback, and we'll be pausing gameplay for the informational bits of the streams from now on.
But it's so funny to see your guys' game face. Like, oh, I can tell, like it's intense, right? And you have to split the brain power, right? It's funny to see. Anyways, go on. Let's hear it.
All right, okie dokie. So, as some of you might already know, the folks in our Discord and Telegram, Valley had gotten a brand new spanking game on their arcade platform, and the game is called Mole Patrol. So, the brand new game added to the Valley Arcade is the iconic game where you get to whack the moles around for infringing on your property, and you can play Mole Patrol today by going to the Valley Arcade and start earning tickets just by playing, just by performing well. And again, the links are in the description. When was last time you played Whack-A-Mole?
I haven't actually played Whack-A-Mole. I think it was at Klondike Days. Okay, it's a Canadian thing. It's actually an Albertan thing. Klondike Days is very specific to Edmonton. It's like a carnival. It's here for 10 days. It's got like the janky ass rides that are duct taped together. Everything smells like ass, but it smells like carnival at the same time. You know,
ass and fried
some
food.
of the parties. Yeah. Oh yeah. That's exactly what it is. But Whack-A-Mole, yeah, you always think you're gonna like outsmart these little electronic things, and you're like, yeah, I got this. You miss every single time. You feel like shit after. Yes, I remember.
I mean, those games are incredibly rigged, but when you manage to win, it just feels so much better. But paying like $500 a pop to like shoot an air gun like doesn't feel great. And like the return.
What do you mean?
The return.
You win
there
a
isn't-
plushie. It's like this.
Yeah, but so last time I went, I played the game where you're supposed to shoot out a star on a piece of paper. You're supposed to shoot around it, and there was a literal millimeter of paper holding the star in place, and the guy was like, nah bro, this ain't it. Go kick rocks.
Yeah, I still see the pink on there. You don't get it. You got to get all of it. And then he shows you as he cuts around the star all the way, and you're like, I can do that. You try again, you still lose.
Yeah, it's a good old hustle, and listen, it's all fun and games in the end of the day, but it would be nice to come back home with a plushie every once in a while.
I mean, you do. You get it like it's like this big. It looks like shit. There's dirt all over it, right? It just cost you $150. It's fine.
Yeah, better hold on to it because the $150 ain't gonna, come back. So, you've just spoken about the leaks, and I feel like we should share just a little bit.
You have to. The leaks.
Do I?
You have to. You do. We are for the people. That's why we're here. We're supposed to tell
Okay.
everyone
All right. Okay.
that we know.
Fair enough. So, other than the new game that we've just seen, we got some incredible news on the last week's stream where Even Wave just could not help himself but started sharing leaks left and right. And the leaks we're going to go through today are in regards to the Star Atlas X Valley game, which is developed by the one and only Warren, as we already know. But we also got to see a few incredible snippets of gameplay, cleverly cropped by Even Wave, so we don't get too much information. So feast your eyes on the leaks of your... I'm going to say that this is a classic bullet hell with the ships where you get to fly around, shoot enemies down, pick up power-ups, and I strongly feel like I should have a conversation about power-ups with either Warren or Even Wave, because there are some specific things I'd like to see.
I think you should bring both of them on. Speak to them both.
Oh, I would love to do that. We should do an LFG snapshot once the game. Yeah, exactly. Once the game has a little more under the belt, I guess we should bring him on, have them show the game off, something like that. I'm open to it. I love to have them on. The games are great. They're always fun. So maybe that's exactly what I'll do. Maybe I'll reach out over the stream. Maybe I've already reached out. Who knows?
Warren, come on. Make sure you get on stream with us because we want to talk to you. We want to hear all the leaks. Bring us leaks.
Yeah. So this gift that you're seeing right now is the one that Even Wave brought us, but there's also another one, and they pop up occasionally in the Valley Discord because Warren shares them, and I got one of those for you. This is a demo of the collision of the collision system in game, and it's slowed down a little bit, so it's easier to track what's going on because the game is still in development. And honestly, I didn't think there would be collision like that with projectiles bouncing off enemies because it just makes it a little more difficult not to get hit by your own shots, but I appreciate the challenge, I guess.
Oh man. I'm just watching it. Imagine it being sped up. Like how fast does this go? You said you slowed it down, right?
No, I didn't. Warren said this is slowed down in comparison to what it's going to be on the release.
Oh man, it's gonna be like instant death for me every time. Physics? No. I don't understand any of it.
So yeah, I mean, I'm personally looking forward to more updates on the game, to more things that are happening. And there was one more leak in the stream last week. Did not mean for that to rhyme, but it did. I don't think I can keep the rhymes going. So there is another leak that I'm not going to share here because I feel like it is a little sensitive. So it's not going to come from me, but it is going to come from Even Wave. So you can check out the previous stream with Valley and just hear all about it. This way he's in trouble, not me. This way it's all his fault, not mine. Alright, so next up, we got another thing. Very exciting. And this literally just came in this morning. I'm pretty sure you guys seen it in Discord, but if you didn't, make sure to join the Discord. I don't know how many times I gotta say that, but all the news start there because Valley is teaming up with Deep Network for a very special community gaming event where you get to play games and win some sweet prizes. So the event itself is a friendly competition in Down Deep where the top 3 players will receive the following prizes. The first place gets a Deep shirt with 15,000 Valley tickets. The second place gets a Deep hat with 10,000 tickets, and third place gets 5,000 tickets. The event itself is happening on March 14th, 9:20 p.m. EST. That should be 6:20 Pacific. And it's going to be held in the Deep Discord. You can find all of the links in the description. And yeah, I mean, be there, be square. And now I know we all know the big dogs in the Down Deep. We all know Trades of Glory. We all know Father G. We all know how well they do. But if Even Waves and my performance on stream is any indication, just a little bit of elbow grease and a little bit of luck can get you on that leaderboard and just might get you close enough to get maybe a hat, maybe a shirt, maybe 5,000 tickets.
Oh, you guys, get those bragging rights in.
See,
You go ahead, beat Sinister. See, he said just some elbow grease and some determination, and he's like, you got it.
Determination. But it's not that
Win
hard
those
to beat.
t-shirts.
Yeah, do win the t-shirts.
I don't know, man. I've watched you play, and you get pretty good pretty quick.
Yeah,
but if he gets that good that quick, you guys, easy peasy. You got this.
The game is very intuitive. It takes a few run-throughs to get a hang of the game mechanics, but after that you're good, and from that point on you just need to figure out a few tricks, which also come naturally once you play enough. Or allow me one more shameless plug of the LFG game on stream with Valley, where Even Wave shared some hot tips on how to be better at the game. So yeah, do check it out. Do turn up for the event. I know I'm going to be there. I know I'm gonna try my best. I have doubts that I'll be able to do better than the big dogs, but we'll see. My only goal right now is to beat Even Wave because I have not been able to do that yet.
Props to you guys if you guys can beat both of them, Even Wave and Sinister. Yeah, that would be a flex and a half. Okay, shout outs to you guys if you could do it, and that's your challenge. Go beat them both. Win a t-shirt, win some hats, win some tickets.
That's it. Tickets are good, man. I like tickets. Also like the concept of not overcomplicating things. I love the token names that people have come up with. Magnet is pretty fun. Tickets, I feel like I know it's not the actual token, but it's very intuitive. You play arcade games, you win tickets.
Definitely.
You
Of
cash
course,
them
you
in for
win tickets.
candy.
You exactly. You always just trade in your tickets. You go to Chuck E. Cheese. You play games. You get tickets, right? So like, why not at an arcade get tickets?
Yep, get
And
tickets.
the awesome tickets, you get everything. Actually, not everything, but once you cash them in, you can buy whatever you want. So same, but different, I guess.
Yep, yep. Okie dokie. Up next.
Ooh, Metaflora! Yay! Sorry, I get really excited for Metaflora, and this actually shows every single time.
Oh, me
But
too. Me too.
Metaflora,
Absolutely.
tell us all about Metaflora. What's going on with their new roadmap?
The question is, what isn't going on with the roadmap? Because with the 2025 roadmap, Metaflora is gearing up for quite a year, and we've touched on this previously. But starting with the Node Network launch, seed to Flora distribution, and all node operators daily receiving their rewards. And the marketplace is currently in alpha stage, and this is just the beginning because what they have planned later in the year is on an entirely different level, and that is exactly what we're going to talk about on the next episode of LFG Snapshot. So stay tuned for the scheduling details because we will be coming through later in the week. And yeah, be there, be square, learn everything about Metaflora plans for this year. The roadmap already exists. There is an article on that. You can check it out. The links again are in the description. But beyond that, if you want some live updates, if you want the most recent news from the people who are working on all of this stuff, again, LFG Snapshot. So yeah, stay tuned.
Oh, I am so excited for this snapshot. Also, if you want to talk to them live, you can actually go join their Discord, and they also have a Telegram. So go ahead, join any of them there, and you should be able to ask them questions. And they're pretty active in there. So you guys, any questions, go ask them. Get in there, start chatting.
Yeah,
I'm excited for the snapshot because I want to see what else they're doing. Like every time we talk to them, I feel like there's something new that's happening with them. And I'm always like, there's more. Blow my mind. Please, please. I'm excited. I'm very excited. Educate the people. It's good for all of us.
absolutely. And it's not only that there is something new happening every time, it's the magnitude of change that they're going through at such a rapid at such a rapid pace. One thing I've read that I'm very excited about is the Amazon-like e-commerce store for cannabis inside the US. I know you're not quite
I'm
inside the
slightly
US.
sad. You were like Amazon e-commerce store for cannabis. I'm like, yeah, and you're
Inside
like
the
inside the
US.
U.S. Everything inside me just died. Like,
Hey, listen, give it time.
bring
Tripto,
it to Canada.
yeah,
Okay,
Tripto and
bring
the
it to
guys are
Canada.
moving at lightning speed, so I'm sure they'll be bringing all the good stuff across the border soon enough.
I
And
sure
yeah,
hope so.
yeah, there's a
Like,
whole lot.
I know the rules are very different, but just kick it all down. And if just because if it makes things easier, you know what? We'll become the 51st state. It's fine. Make it all easy. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding.
Okay, guys,
Kind of,
the
not really.
decision has been made. Somebody call up the Prime Minister of Canada. Let him know we figured it out.
As of right now, it's still Justin Trudeau, right? Like there's no one that's stepped up yet that I'm aware of.
I don't know.
Okay, Justin Trudeau. Just temporarily, once this e-commerce launches, we're just going to be a week of the 51st state, just a week until all my shipments get to me, and then you can retract. Okay.
Listen, in that week, I should be able to get enough maple syrup and poutine for a while. So I'm for it.
Yeah. See, it'll be a fantastic trade. We'll just test it out for like a week and then see how it goes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh,
Think
I'm
about it.
seeing Rocket Unit. Allow me just to hide this really quick. I'm seeing Rocket Unit in chat, and he's dropping a new message. We're making really awesome tokenomics code for deployment with all the community and platform features at the moment. So they are indeed working. I know they're working hard.
They
And-
are.
And if you want to just stay in the loop on everything that's going on. I know I've said that like a million times, but Discord is indeed the best place to be if you're interested in the project. And we're always there. We're always active. We're chatting. We're talking about the project. We're talking about other things. For example, how mint chocolate is disgusting and nobody should be eating it ever. I don't understand why it exists in the
Whoa.
first place.
Whoa. Okay, I usually never eat chocolate, but like mint chocolate ice cream is actually pretty good. The chocolate itself not so great. I see you shaking your head.
See, this stuff only exists in North America, and there's a reason it is confined to North America. Nobody else in the world likes mint chocolate.
Listen, after you've had a nice fat blunt, you're going to feel a little bit different when it's the only thing sitting in front of you. We'll see if you're going to eat it or not.
See,
Yeah.
listen.
Don't be a hater.
If I need some sort of enhancement to eat a food and enjoy it, it's on the enhancement, not the food. It's the enhancement I enjoy. You know what I mean?
Nope.
Yeah, mint chocolate does not deserve any kind of favor or accolades for being good when you're high. It's the weed doing the heavy lifting.
Okay, fine. I guess so. God, why you have to be such a hater?
Because it's terrible. I'm sorry, guys.
It's not
terrible.
that bad. It's not that bad. If it's too heavy on the mint, then yeah, I understand. It's like eating your friggin' toothpaste with chocolate. I don't like chocolate anyways. Like I do like the mint. Like sprinkle a little bit of chocolate in, but it's frozen, so you can't really taste it. It's just gone. That's why it's
See,
acceptable.
at that
to me.
point, it's just it's just mint ice cream
Yeah.
with chocolate chunks that you don't taste because the chocolate is subpar and is frozen solid, right?
Yeah, you don't even taste it. It's great. It's like a afterthought. That's
Okay.
probably why I like it.
Anita, I have a feeling you're gonna fucking love gum because about half of it is just mint flavored. Or Altoids, maybe. I like Altoids.
I love gum. I love Dentine Ice, like the stuff that clears your sinuses right away. What was it called? Dentine Ice, like midnight or something? I don't remember.
Me either. I'm not a big.
There was like a polar ice. There was some that was so spicy that people would just spit it out right away, and I loved it. I was like, yes, this is the stuff.
There were a few like that. I think. I'm not sure if it's a thing in the U.S. There used to be a gum called Eclipse, and it used to be their thing. They would have they would advertise the concentration of mint, and it would go from like regular all the way to like 5 times the magnitude of regular mint.
Okay, so I've heard of Eclipse gum. I've never eaten it, and I had no idea it was like that.
Maybe
All I
it's not
saw
like
was
that
like
anymore.
Eclipse bubble gum. I've never seen like the hardcore mint version.
Okay. Anyway, we're just going off a little far on the Discord tangent. I feel like.
Sorry, my
Oh,
bad.
hang on. Rocket Unit got some for us. Cannabis ice cream.
Oh, don't even start Rocket
Oh.
Unit cannabis ice cream. Are you kidding? The ice cream makers would actually sell so much ice cream, it's not even funny. Like you start sitting in there, it's a hot day, you're just eating. Okay. You're sitting with friends, your eyes start going small, and you're like, wow, this is
Best
amazing.
thing I've ever had, man.
Wow, best ice cream ever.
I
You
mean,
could sit there all day and eat the entire store, and it'd be bad. It'd be bad. Everyone would come out with like line eyes.
hear me out.
I'm having a great day.
I got the solution just for that. Ben and Jerry's, if you're listening, call me up. I got a plan for you right here, right now. So, have you ever had the ice cream? Not the ice cream. Sorry, yogurt that has like compartments for the stuff you throw in the yogurt, like chocolates and stuff.
Is it like a little cup and it's got
Yeah.
stuff on top?
Yeah,
And then
yeah.
you gotta like pour it in?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay, so
I've
hear
seen a
me
little
out.
skit about someone freaking out about it, but yes.
So we do that for ice cream, but instead of you having to dump the stuff into the ice cream, it's just a separate, smaller compartment for THC ice cream. So you hit that first, and then you get to the regular ice cream. So it's all in one place. You don't have to buy 2 separate sets, and you don't have to eat any more THC ice cream that you want. A million
Okay,
dollar idea
let's be
right
real
here.
here. There's a lot of stuff that tastes really good, and you can't just eat one. So you guys got to be careful about the things you make that are delicious. Okay, can't make it overly delicious because you're gonna be like, I got no munchies, but I got that. Do I want to wake up in the morning, or do I want to eat it?
Oh, Rocket Unit got an even better idea. Hang on. Or chocolate chips in a container for your ice cream.
Boom!
See?
There you go. That's an idea and a half. See, you're not going to screw yourself over on the ice cream. Everyone's like, oh, I got to limit my chocolate intake. Perfect. You got it. Oh,
Listen, this is
sprinkle it
medicinal.
in. Exactly. Exactly. You got it. That is a $1 million idea right there.
That's it.
It probably already exists. You just smash up your chocolates now. Sprinkle it in your ice cream.
Listen, Ben and Jerry's call me up. I'm here every day. We can set something up. We can put an LFG logo on it. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be
Ben
great.
and Jerry's. We got this.
Rocket Unit transitioning into Rocket Millionaire. I like it.
Very nice. Very nice.
The THC
Like,
ice cream
I
tycoon.
came up with this idea. I'm gonna take 20%. Okay.
the finder's fee. That's it.
Correct.
I really like.
Like
the
you heard
ring.
it first.
Yeah, it has a great ring to it. Rocket Unit, the THC ice cream tycoon, like the definition of new money.
Could you imagine all the little ice cream stores that could pop up, like the rolled ice cream stores, or like the marble slabs where they just like put whatever you want
Oh, you
into
know
your
what?
ice creams?
You're absolutely right. This offer is not only extended to Ben and Jerry's. Cold Stone Creamery, if you're listening, hit me up.
These are
See,
ideas,
people are
okay? You
agreeing.
can just
See,
yeah,
that's
like you could just go later on, right? And be like, okay, so from 6 o'clock onwards, this is 18 plus. Or like Sundays, it's 18 plus, not open for children, you know?
See, we haven't we even figured out a rev split, sort of, kind of.
Hmm?
All right, listen. A great idea was just born. Take it, run with it. Just bring me a tub of ice cream.
But that's it.
Listen, I'm not gonna be the guy. I'm not gonna be the Nintendo guy, just throwing lawsuits and like cease and desist orders at people.
But here's the
right?
thing, you're not throwing lawsuits, but you don't just want one tub of ice cream. You're gonna be like, I came up with this great idea and I only got one tub of ice cream. Here's my last little sliver of it left.
Yep.
I can't eat it now because I'll have nothing else left of
See,
our
and then
invention.
and then you just encase the tub of ice cream in like resin and just keep it forever. It's a win-win.
Oh, it's gonna turn out real gnarly. Real gnarly. Like all the bacteria and the mold that's gonna happen inside the resin encasing. Have you seen the couple that actually encased a
Oh, the
pumpkin?
pumpkin? Yeah. It's
Yeah, and then
disgusting.
you see it rot and stuff.
Yeah.
Like, oh, that's gonna happen to your ice cream, man. It's gonna happen to your ice cream.
Well, maybe it's a sacrifice I'm willing to make. Anyway, hello, C Money. It's been a minute. I saw you playing some Valley games.
Money.
Hello, hello. You're not late at all. You did miss out on some exciting news, but you can just what's the opposite of fast forwarding? Slow reversing the slow reversing the video to see what's
It's
happening.
rewind.
That's it. Rewind. Right.
What is this slow reversing?
Yeah, there is an actual word for it. I didn't have to come up with anything, but yeah. Anyway, so there were updates. There's a new game that's just been added. I'm pretty sure you've already played it. We also talked about some of the leaks even Wave shared. On top of that, we got Magneto HR TGE event with staking, claiming rewards, placeholder conversions, LP rewards, and Quest NFT claims, and also their 25 million magnet prize pool, which you can participate in right now. So go check it out. Other than that, we're just about ready to move on to news around Web3. Preferably, this is where we would have the good old newsreel with like the logo coming on screen and with the pompous music, but I don't have that just yet. Anyway, so the News Around Web3 segment is focused around us picking up the most exciting things that happened in the past week, in the past 2 weeks, and bringing them to you. We don't necessarily get everything, but what we do pick up is typically very fun and very important. Last time we talked about SEC dropping a few cases, but today we got something we can all benefit from more directly, something that's going to be useful to the entirety of the ecosystem. And we're going to kick things off with MetaMask and them reimagining self-custody.
Now, remember, guys, everything that we talk about, we are just discussing, okay? We are not leaning into, we are not telling you guys to, it's none of the viewpoints that we're trying to push on you guys. It's just a discussion. So keep that in mind.
Yep. So, anyway, on February 27th this year, MetaMask had announced yet another huge step in the right direction because as of the date of the tweet, the MetaMask team is hard at work overhauling the UX and UI elements of perhaps the greatest self-custody wallet to date. Because, like, for how long have you been using MetaMask?
Forever, since pretty much the day I joined crypto. The first thing I was told, you need a MetaMask wallet. And I was like, how do I make one?
What's a MetaMask?
Now, MetaMask is very easy to join, right? So the first time I remember I logged in and it was just like, oh, enter your info here and make sure you write this down. And then they test you, which is perfect because we know what half of us do. We don't read everything on the screen. We're like, yeah, we know our password. Yeah, we know this. We can log in. It's fine. And they're like, did you write it down? And you're like, yeah. They're like, all right, so what's the fourth word of your numeric password? And you're like,
oh, fuck.
Well, I don't know. They're like, yeah, that's what we thought.
Yeah, dumbass, go back and write it down.
Yeah, they got you. So right there and then they already stress how important it is to, remember your stuff because if you don't have it, you're never going to access your things ever again. Right? So if you have like a bajillion dollars in there, you don't remember the fifth word, guess what? You're never getting into it ever again.
Exactly.
It's gone. It's
Guys, you do not want to be that one guy who threw away his Bitcoin somewhere into a landfill in UK and he's trying to sue the city. You don't want to be that guy. Make sure to write down your seeds. Make sure to hold on to them. Make sure to keep them somewhere safe, somewhere dry and away from burning things. Maybe your kitchen is not a great place.
So where you want to keep it is actually in John Wick's gun safe under all his concrete, the one where he has to smash out.
Just
there.
Sledgehammer it. Yeah.
There.
Yep, that seems like a perfect place. It looked fairly dry. There wasn't a lot of sunlight, which
exactly
the piece of paper doesn't need it anyway.
Correct.
So they are overhauling their UX UI, and I think I know what the majority of people are thinking when any well-established company starts to overhaul their UI or UX elements because it doesn't necessarily always make sense. But this isn't just the update for the sake of the update itself, because we are going to see some incredible changes in the future, and we do have a few images here of what it looks like. Oops, that's the wrong one. And here it is. Fairly simple. There isn't anything over the top, just the information you need. This is the home page of the new app and what it's going to look like. So super simple. Again, everything you need to see. The only thing I would personally be asking for is dark mode because I don't understand how people
I agree.
don't use dark mode. I don't know why some people are fascinated with getting blinded every time they look at their phone.
That's what I have been wondering as well. Like, why do we want to singe off our retinas every time we try and look at our phones or we check our wallets and stuff at night? Like, I don't need to. I'm just trying to, put my mind at ease before I go to bed, This is not the way to do it. This is how I'm like, I'm awake now. I'm awake.
Yeah. Oh, if you guys are interested about blue light and what it does to your body, I had a great conversation with Rocket Unit about that stuff. So go ahead and ask him because he's a biohacking savant. He walked me through a couple of things and how to set him up. And I'm seeing a great comment. hold up. Non-dark mode should be illegal. I think this.
I agree.
Yeah,
It should be
absolutely.
illegal.
It
Like
should be.
everything, even during the day, is on dark mode for me.
Yeah, there's no good reason not to. I feel like it might even like save on battery life. Less pixels to stress, right?
Oh, it's
So
so much better for your eyes. Like your eyeballs strain, you guys. Like when that blue light is just blaring into your eyeballs, do you guys not feel tired? Like, don't you want to just like take a nap on your desk? It's so straining, so straining. And when you finally get away from it, you're like awake all night. I don't know about you guys, but like it keeps me up. And it's bad because you guys need that sleep. That's how you recover, right? That's how everything replenishes in your body. You need to sleep. But if you constantly have these screens, these lights, and everything on, you're not going to get that sleep that you need. So, going to need that sleep or you're going to make bad decisions.
so I think the reason some people don't quite understand the impact is because realistically the change the negative impact it has on you is gradual because it doesn't happen overnight. A and B, you're just used to it at this point. And the reason I am so aware is because recently I switched from reading on my phone before going to bed to reading on a Kindle, which is like e-ink, so it doesn't produce the same kind of blue light. And I'm out like a nightlight. Honestly, I just get knocked out because I don't have the blue light just in my face before bed. It makes a huge
It's
difference.
crazy, right? Because it's funny. I used to be like, okay, reading's fine. I used to be able to sit there, but I read under a fluorescent light. So that's probably the reason why. When I was younger, I used to just stay up and read books. And now, if I crack open a book in regular lighting, I can't even get through like two paragraphs. And I'm like, like, I'm like, yeah, I could get through this book, no problem. I used to, just read through books in like a night, no problem. No, no. Lighting, huge. It makes like a huge, huge impact on anything that you're doing. So be very careful about, blue lights and get that blue light filter on so that it protects you from staying up all night and like screwing up everything in your body, like the natural rhythms. Okay. Keep that in check, y'all.
Listen, stay healthy, go outside, touch grass, eat healthy food, all the good stuff. And on that positive note, let's go back to MetaMask because that's what we were talking about. So,
Back to that dark mode. Yeah. Sorry, MetaMask. I hope you're listening.
okie doke. So, Solana and Bitcoin will be natively supported on MetaMask, meaning no more hoops to jump through. Two action networks are a huge deal for everyone in the space, and our fellow crypto enthusiasts on the other side of EVM compatibility fence will now be able to utilize the famous Fox branded wallet with no issue. Again, just another step in the right direction. More people on the platform, and the platform is just great. If you have not had the chance to use MetaMask, I don't know what you've been doing this entire time. Ever since you joined the space, I know there are good alternatives out there, but MetaMask is just the self custody wallet. It does everything you need it to do, and now it does even more.
Oh, MetaMask.
Go MetaMask.
I'm actually really happy that MetaMask can just do it all just there. It makes life a lot easier instead of like looking around for everything else.
Yeah, I mean
So it's nice.
that used to be a big problem, like having to go from platform to platform to platform to just perform one thing. No longer a
Hmm.
problem though, because the other bit of news that we're bringing up right after we're done talking about MetaMask is also about just more seamless utility without leaving the platform. But before we get to that, allow me to bring up another screenshot. Oops, that's not it. Sorry.
Ooh.
Yep, here it is. So another insane thing that MetaMask is doing is MetaMask is getting rid of gas fees, and Well, in a sense,
What?
in a sense, they're doing that because they have already moved in that direction, and they're looking to solidify what they're doing right now. Realistically, there isn't much they can do about Ethereum gas fees themselves because the transactions have to be funded. However, what they have been doing is allowing people to pay for their transactions for swapping crypto with the crypto they're swapping instead of having to subsidize gas fees with ETH.
That's actually not bad at
It's
all.
insanely good.
Because right, because like all the times that you've actually had to like send any crypto anywhere, you're like, you get like that one message where they're like, "Hey, you don't have enough ETH,
Yeah,
broke
you're
ass.
30 cents
Get some
short.
more." And you're like, oh, that's too bad. Now I have to buy more ETH. So that's actually really nice. Really, really
Yeah,
nice.
and
Because
it
like
used
what
to
if you
be.
don't want to,
Go ahead.
spend more because, your what is that called? Your exchange rate isn't very good. You know what I'm talking about.
Oh, Canadian.
Right. What if you have like a really shitty exchange rate at like this time and you're like, well, I don't want to buy ETH right now. And they're like, yeah, well, if you don't buy ETH, you can't do anything with your crypto except stare at it. And you're like, oh, okay, well, I guess I don't have a choice. So if you could just use whatever you already have in your wallet, that's fantastic. Like that encourages me to use MetaMask a lot more.
Yeah, absolutely. And to put things in perspective, so back during the Great Gas Wars, I was trying to mint an NFT, and to mint it due to incredibly just insane gas prices, I would have to pay $200 just to mint the NFT. But I had like 180 ETH in my wallet. $180 worth of ETH in my wallet, which means I have to pay like $100 to bring more ETH onto the wallet
Mhm.
to continue doing whatever it is I was doing. So I have to pay more
Yeah,
money in order to pay more money.
correct. Like I want to send you money, but I have to pay to send you money, which is more than I want to already send you.
Yeah, yeah. And it works both ways because even when the gas fees are low, it's still an extra step you have to take to make a simple transaction, to simply
Hmm.
move your money from like point A to point B.
Hmm. And that itself costs gas too. So,
Yep, gas all around. The transactions have to be funded, man. You gotta feed the beast for the beast to work. So, their next step is ensuring that you will be able to pay for any transaction with any token, meaning it's no longer just ETH, meaning it's no longer just swaps. The next step, again, is to be able to pay with any crypto for any transaction, making things a whole lot easier for everyone.
oh, I love that so much. I love that so much.
Yeah, and a whole lot more pleasant. And MetaMask has been just firing off updates because in just that string on Twitter, or now known as X, they've also talked about their cards, the MetaMask cards, which are Mastercard cards. How many times do I have to say cards before I start sounding like Dr. Seuss?
MasterCard cards.
MetaMask cards, which are debit cards that are Mastercard cards. So anyway, they are Mastercards, meaning you can use those cards anywhere Mastercards are accepted, and you can already go check them out. I think they're also giving away some NFTs potentially if you sign up for their updates. You can do that on their website. And just one more thing to point out, just one more small highlight in how incredible MetaMask had been for every single one of us, of every single user. Did you know well, do you know what the success rate for their transaction are on the entirety of MetaMask for every transaction ever?
No.
Yeah, it's 99.995% success rate.
Okay, so this is MetaMask or like MetaMask MasterCard
MetaMask.
cards? Just MetaMask
Yeah.
themselves.
Yeah, so every transaction that goes through the MetaMask, 99.995% success rate.
You know what? I think you might be right on that because every transaction, besides like human error where like I screwed up or something, has always gone through. So you're right. Like now that I actually really think about it, yeah, I've never had them like be like, "Hey, there's been an error or something fucked up." It's mainly you fucked up. And you can see why now. And you're like, "Oh, yeah, 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 my bad. Let me try again."
Yeah, yeah,
And
like
once you fix it, it goes through. There's no issues.
yep, as simple as that. Again, a great platform. We never interacted with it. I do recommend personally. Okay, Anita,
Yeah,
would
I've
you like
never
to
had
go?
issues with MetaMask.
Yeah, me either.
Of course. So, Uniswap, fiat off ramp. Okay, so this is exactly right. Uniswap offers a fiat off ramp for all your cash necessities. Ooh. So, as of now, you may turn your crypto into cash directly on the Uniswap platform with zero hustle. And you may also do so via Robinhood, Transact, or MoonPay. With the support of over 180 countries, Uniswap Wallet is the prime spot to swap your crypto around and cash it. Ooh. So we also have a nifty video about how the process works. And it's only a few clicks or taps depending on the platform. So let's run the video. Let's see this. I'm excited. That is pretty cool. So, a lot of times I've actually been looking for places to like swap out my crypto. And like, it's always, you always have to go to the exchanges, right? And sometimes because I'm from, this nice foreign land where everything is magical, sometimes they just don't like you or you're just not allowed to do it, right? And so they're just like, no, no, that's a no. And you're like, well, I got all this. They're like, no, that's nice. We don't care what you have. You're in Canada. And I'm like, I know, I know. Can I use a VPN? They're like, no, no. I'm like, okay. So it's nice to find a place where you can swap it out. Like, how hard is it for you to swap yours out into fiat?
Me? This guy?
Hmm.
Oh, it's easy. I just use Coinbase. They do take a lion's share in fees though, so maybe I'll just swap over to Uniswap.
Because I don't think Coinbase likes Canada either.
Well, maybe they just don't like maple syrup. Or maybe you guys
That's
haven't
not
come
my
through
fault.
with enough maple syrup. Who knows?
Maybe they're just salty, okay? And that's not a me problem. I'm just kidding. But yeah, there's like when I live in Canada, well, I do live in Canada, okay? So there's a lot of things that we can't do that you guys can do. So it's nice to have, I guess, a multitude of places where we can actually be treated as equals and get our monies. You know? Yeah, it's nice to see. I have to admit that. And for it to be just like a few clicks instead of like jumping through hoops and then hoping and praying that it works, or hoping and praying that whatever you're trying to trade in an exchange didn't instantly drop right away. And you're like, no, it gave me this price. And like that last second when you hit sell, it was like, just kidding. And it just like cliff dived. And you're like, no, now I'm poor again too. So there's it's always nice. I'm just thinking of all the times that I've ever had to exchange and it just sucked. The process has sucked. It has not been fun.
Well, the bottom line is I've used Uniswap for just swapping currencies back and forth. It's super easy. It's it's not difficult whatsoever. It's very intuitive. They don't throw unnecessary things at you. You just open the swap, pick the crypto, connect your wallet, do the swap. That's it. As easy as that. Doesn't require anything stupid out of you either. And now with the fiat off ramp, just another reason to stick to one platform. No need to be shuffling your crypto. No need to be spending all that extra money on gas. And not to mention the
That'll be
time.
nice. So, what are their fees like? Do you know? Like, are they going to take my firstborn child? Because, you know.
So the article I've read and the article that's linked in the description doesn't talk about the fees, but I'd imagine it has more to do with Robinhood, Transact, and MoonPay than with
Mhm.
Uniswap because it does get routed through their applications. So
Because there is a difference between um, ease of use and then being robbed of transaction fees. Because you get so excited and you're like, oh my God, I'm going to get some money back, right? And you go there and they're like, yes. So, in order to process this transaction, we are going to take 10% of whatever you're trying to cash out. And you're like, I don't want
yeah,
that.
yeah, that's Coinbase for you. They don't take that much, but they take a chunk.
Yeah. So like that chunk actually hurts depending on like how much you're trying to cash out, right? You anticipate this much and they're like, haha, I see what you want, but this is what we want.
Yeah, and it's
Do we have a deal?
always devolves into this like weird ass guessing game where you're like, is this enough? Like, I don't feel like
Hmm.
getting my calculator out, so I'm just gonna throw an extra like $20 on top of that. That should cover it.
Yeah, but if you throw an extra 20 bucks on top of it and it's a percentage, now you actually have to pay even more. Hmm?
Yeah, but like, what am I gonna do?
See, this is what I
I
mean.
am at their
Like,
mercy.
oh, it makes me so sad. So you guys make sure you read all the fine print. Like if this all sounds attractive to you, yeah, go check it out. But read the fine print. Always read the fine print. Always do your research. Don't get scammed just because things sound great, because sometimes when things sound great, they're not always what they seem. So do your own research. That is very, very important. Always do your own
Absolutely.
research.
So, just before we wrap it up, folks, the content in this video and this live stream is for informational and entertainment purposes only. Nothing in this video should be considered financial investment or legal advice. The views and opinions expressed are those of the speakers and do not
Mhm.
necessarily reflect on those of any affiliated entities. Always conduct your own research before making financial decisions. Investing in cryptocurrencies, stocks, or any other assets carries risks, and you should always consult a professional advisor before taking any action. Folks, this is as much
Correct.
legalese as you're going to squeeze out of me. But yeah, do your own research, and we appreciate everyone tuning in. It's been great chatting with you, and I'm relieved to see all of the support for dark mode. People claiming light mode should be illegal. It's always
It's
great.
because it's true, okay? No one wants burnt off retinas, okay? We need sleep, and all this blue light is stopping everyone from sleeping. Like, we don't need to give big coffee more money. Okay? Like we're throwing our money everywhere right now. Like we don't need to spread it out some more. Like if we've got 10 avenues, which one's going to us? You know, like
Yeah,
it's being
like
spread real
actually,
thin.
did you know that Starbucks is the worst bank in the world?
Starbucks is a bank.
Well, not technically from what I understand, but the Starbucks gift cards. You load the gift card with money, and then out of $20 you spend like $19 and like 5 cents, so 95 cents just sit on that card indefinitely until I'm guessing the card expires and Starbucks is like yoink.
Oh, you're right. But hey, I was never that sucker. I never did no Starbucks gift card BS. I already knew better because, like, I went through a period of time where I did get lots of Starbucks, but I was like, you know what? I'm going to earn all the gold stars and yada, yada, yada. And then after I got really sick, I didn't drink Starbucks for a little bit. And then all my shit expired. And I was like, what the hell was the point of this? So I stopped supporting them right after that because I was like, I know better than that. I'm Asian. I know a scam when I see one, and I already got scammed.
So are
So
you a Tim Horton kind of gal now?
I'm actually a my mom cooks for me kind of girl. Oh yeah, I'm saving even the $1.75.
Oh
I'm
man, that
drinking
sounds great.
water.
Do drink
Water is good
water.
for you, y'all.
Water is important. Remember to stay hydrated.
Correct.
Yeah, And we're going off on a random tangent again. I think we should wrap this up before we get any more tangled up. And
All right.
everything
Don't
else.
forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Make sure you join our Discord and everyone else's Discords in the description box below. And we want to thank you guys very much for joining us today. And we will see you again in 2 weeks.
That's it. Okay, bye.
Bye.